Might do this one actually. Oh, might do this one. Try this one here.
Shall I move all of these out of the way?
Oh, you can leave them there if you want. If it's in your way, I'll move over here if you want, so they're out of your way. Thing.
Now you can move over blank spots, can't you?
You can, yes.
Yeah.
You just if you stop on a blank spot, I think it's if you stop on it, I stop on it. Dion stops on it.
If it's
And then Liz, I think it's game over.
On a blank space, it's game over.
Yep.
G'day everybody, and welcome to Dice It Up Gaming. Today I'm down with the Humbug team. They do a once a year board game con. This is your third year, I believe. And we're sitting down playing a game. Aethermon? Is that eighth? I do apologise. I do get that one wrong a lot. Eighth one. So I am sitting, like I said, with the team of Humbug. I've got. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Liz. I'm the president and founder.
Over there as well, Daniel.
Dion?
I'm Dion, secretary.
I'm Daniel. I'm the all-round handyman, jack of all trades.
And we'll start the game, and I'm going to do an interview going through as we play, so that way you guys know a bit about Humbug, where they come from, I guess where they're heading, and how nice the people are as well. So that way, if you missed out this year, you can come back next year and join in the fun. So we'll set up for a 4-player game of Aethermon. Competitively, not cooperatively. This can be a cooperative game, but at the moment we're doing competitive, which is something I don't get a lot of, having children. So I'm quite enjoying this game. So I'll start off first.
Teach them young.
And I'll sit. So Liz, what made you get into Humbug or start Humbug?
Well, I went down to Melbourne and attended a board game barbecue board game weekend, and I was absolutely blown away by how friendly and welcoming the space was. Shout out to Mike Ferrugia. We played games together over the weekend, and then on the...
I thought you had to go up in numbers.
No, you just got to collect. You got to collect the numbers to get sets to get bonus points.
I thought you actually had to go up in number. Okay, yeah. Keep going.
That's it.
After only meeting... Oh... See, I can't do two things at once.
No, but that stops him from getting his set.
That's true. Alright, I will do that.
Stops him from getting his set.
Well, that's what kind of game this is going.
Also, we're not dating when we're playing board games. That is a good example.
I will put out there that Liz and Dion are partners, are a couple. And we're all sort of pretty, I feel like we're all sort of pretty good mates. Do you want to continue with your down?
Yes, I've got the thought in my head. So after meeting him on the weekend, on the Tuesday night, he invited me round to play games, and I just thought what a welcoming and friendly person he was, and I was like, I want an inclusive and safe space to play board games in Albury. I also was a little bit selfish in that I wanted to play board games on my birthday. I wanted to have a board game con for my birthday, so when I decided to make Humbug, nope, that's gone.
That's all right.
So yeah, then I came back to Albury and created the Facebook page. We went to the Newmarket Hotel and started doing game nights on Thursday nights.
Sorry, Dion, I didn't even see you. That's right.
And it has just exploded from there.
I'm getting hate drafted this entire game already.
That's it.
I got
I didn't even see
one.
that on there.
You got one more to get in there.
No, it's only two.
So how did you guys all meet to become sort of get the committee and everything going? How did you guys all end up getting together to form, like to help out?
We knew each other through friends of a friend. We had met the New Year's Eve that year, and then I'd founded Humbug, and then you started coming to the Newmarket Hotel Thursday night games. And then, Daniel, how did you How did you hear about Humbug?
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, heard about this on Facebook and rocked up to one of the Newmarket nights. Rocked up for a few nights. There was an expression of interest for more community members, and I wrote a very heartfelt email expressing my interest. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Facebook has definitely been a big thing for us. That's where we've gotten most of our reach from, I would say.
Yeah.
It certainly is a major platform for us.
I think it's your turn. Yeah, I got 4.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got 4.
it's your turn. You've only got 3 of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Talking and playing games is a bit difficult.
It is a bit. I thought it might have been a bit easier, but
Trying to keep the train of
trying to
thought.
keep the train of thought it gets a bit makes it a bit harder. I feel like I'm nicking Dion's stuff without even knowing I'm doing it.
Yep, it's fine.
At least I can say it was an accident. I'm not concentrated.
Believe you.
What about yourself, Len? How did you hear about Humbug?
I heard about it on Facebook as I was sort of looking for a place to play games. I just trying to track things down, and that's how I sort of found out. And eventually ended up at Newmarket, and I must admit, you guys were very welcoming, which has been really great. And I feel that it's having a club helps. Like, to me, it sort of helps bring you out, so to get to know people, push you out of your comfort zone a little bit, which has been pretty good for myself. And normally I just play with my kids for the board games, so it's great to actually have some adults to play competitive.
Yeah, that was.
And with the kids.
That was definitely a thing for me, creating a safe space. I really wanted it to be safe for those that are neurodiverse or part of the LGBTQIA plus community. I really wanted it to be that welcoming and safe space. And because, like, sporty kids have sporting teams,
They do, yes.
outgoing people have other things that they can do. What do introvert? Not that I'm an introvert, but what do introverts have? And
right.
so, creating Humbug and creating that safe space to play games, I think, is really important.
No, you are right on that one. I do agree with that. With the Humbug Con at the moment, what's there to offer? Like, where have you gone from when you started to now? Because I believe it is the 3rd year.
It is the third year. So, my turn?
Yep.
Yes. Oh yeah, alright, I'll take that one. First year we had between 20 and 40 people.
Revenge is nice, isn't it, Dean?
20 of those people were from Shep, because they have a really big board gaming community out in Shep.
Yeah.
So we only had maximum of 40 people. We were only in the small room. Last year we had between 40 and 80, and we were in this room only. And this year my goal was, let's get to triple figures. I really want to get to 100, and let's have both rooms. The smaller room has been a quieter space, as well as scheduled teachers and Blood on the Clock Tower. And
So I've noticed with this one here, you've offered this. There's been a lot of stuff out there to, I guess, drive people into venturing into playing with other people. Because I liked the idea of, I'll show you on here. Like we had over here, sort of had. You brought out the Humbug Bingo, which has been great. So it sort of pushes you to go venture and play different games with different people, and
games out of your comfort
out
zone.
of your comfort zone as well, which has been great. And then if you like a bit of a challenge, you also you can play up against the committees, and then challenge them and get some prizes from winning there. I feel
Which has been amusing
That's
because
been
us
really
as a
good.
committee know certain committee members' traits.
and games that they like or dislike.
And it's been hard to get certain committee members to play certain games.
Certain games?
Yeah.
that's probably pushed you guys a bit out of that comfort zone as well, to try different things.
Yeah, and it's been really good to see the teal shirts being spread out amongst both rooms, and having the committee member challenge I've had a lot more, especially kids, come up to me and go, "I'd love to play a game with you. Can I play with you soon?" And that's been really sweet as well. And
They are good shirts.
Yeah,
they are really
thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
They were locally designed actually by Antec.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
The colour was selected by us, or rather by Shelby, whose birthday it is today actually. So happy birthday, Shelby.
Happy birthday, Shelby.
one of the reasons why we have PartyCon.
That's it. That's it.
And as we put in the theme,
Oh, hang on. It's always using
as we put in the theme,
That's it. It's like I'm not done yet.
the printing place actually worked with us and helped develop the logo.
Oh, with the parties, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yep.
fantastic.
So they came up with the idea of having the snakes as streamers from Snakes and Ladders.
Snakes and ladders, yeah.
They also came up with the other graphics around the logo as well, and they've just been a delight to work with.
That's fantastic. It's good when you can find a company that can help you out that way. Look at the move.
And it's quite fitting that we were talking about the committee member challenge and we're playing Aethermon where we're collecting things.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so the committee member challenge was actually just an idea that was spitballed and evolved from a collection game kind of like Aethermon, and then, being the massive nerd that I am, went to Pokemon Gym Challenge, but committee members.
Honestly, it is a fantastic idea. It's probably something that I hope it continues on too, or grows.
Oh, 100%.
That's definitely the feedback that we've gotten.
We'll definitely probably fine-tune it for next year
Yeah.
and work out some of the kinks, especially with wording. We had a few people come up and say, "Oh, hey, want to play a game of Scissors, Paper, Rock?"
Yeah. Oh, it's such a
This is a board game convention, so no, but
yeah.
we appreciate
First
the
100.
enthusiasm.
That's it. Yeah, it's your go. Yeah, your go. Your go. That's. Oh, I've never thought of that.
So in case you can't see, all of our committee members have a badge of a certain colour. So I'm yellow, which is my signature colour. I'm kind of glad that we've gone teal, but this is the first time that we're not in yellow.
Yeah, your favourite colour is yellow, isn't it?
Favourite colour is yellow, yes. Yes, Dion is blue and Daniel is red. And
I did pick it up. You do have the colours on here as well.
Meet the team.
So you've got the team on the Humbug, and they've got the colours. I noticed the colours down there. The colour of the dice for the colour sets, your tokens.
that's it, yeah. I designed the brochure. It was very fun playing around with Canva.
Yeah.
And it seems to be going really, really well.
It is. It's fantastic. Like I've been to them all. I've been to the first one, and I've helped out on the second one, and it's good to see it growing. Like what you guys are doing to it. Like you haven't just sat back and just let it idle and
Yeah, well, in the first one, like we said, we had roughly 30-ish people at our peak. The second one, we had 80-ish people at our peak, and today has been gangbusters.
Over 120.
Yeah, it's been really
Over
good.
120. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we hit that high.
Yeah. And we've got over 600 members on Facebook, which is also
I'm going to
wonderful.
try this. I'm going to skip my turn, so I get 2 turns next turn.
Ooh.
You'll go, Dion. I'll try that one.
Certainly my turn. I don't know if you're going to get a turn.
Probably not.
I'm going to do this. And I can move in a knight's move.
Ooh.
Do I want the cat or do I want the
Immatrail.
Immatrail? Well, what does Dion have?
A knight's move is diagonal.
No.
Oh, knight.
Knight.
Sorry.
No,
not
not
bishop.
bishop.
I saw the bishop one earlier.
Yeah, yours was nice. Mine was the bishop.
You had the bishop.
I had the bishop. There it is. Got all the skates.
Yeah. Get my skates on.
Get 2 goes. 2 goes yet.
I mean, Daniel could plant you somewhere
He
very
could play me
spiteful.
somewhere, and he's well known for that.
What are we talking about?
So how many people is on your committee?
We've got 9 of us.
9 of
Yeah, so everybody on the committee challenge for this convention is actually the
everyone.
full committee.
Yeah.
We all stepped up, and though some of us weren't particularly keen on having to people a lot, I think we've all taken it with good grace, and we've all had a really good fun playing with a very mixed variety of people.
I also think having the quiet room has really helped. I have seen a lot of people in the room, but it has been quiet.
Yeah.
It hasn't been as...
They've actually stuck with being quiet,
Yeah.
which has been good. So I'm going to do 2 goes. I'll go to here. Oh, did you ever go, Daniel?
Yep.
Yeah. And I want some good stuff. I'll go down.
I think that's the first nice move somebody's given me.
I don't even know if I've got sets here.
Right.
So if you haven't played this game before, how it ends is
I'm going to be
if you jump onto an empty spot,
I'll use my detachable
everyone
wings. Moves to a
jumps
number 1
onto
spot.
an empty spot, then it gets game over.
Ah, my teddy
That
bear's
was
useless.
good. That was good. That was awesome. Did you want to explain what events you've had on Friday, Saturday, and even tomorrow?
Yeah, so Friday we had quite a few, I'm going to have to look at the schedule.
Yeah.
Because there's been quite a lot of
right,
going
yeah,
on
yeah.
over the weekend. So Friday we had a Wormspan teach, so I sat down and taught the latest Stonemaier game. So I call it the crunchy cousin to Wingspan. It's not like a sequel to it. It's definitely a different game. It's a lot more tight, and there is definitely different gameplay to it. So I taught that. We had a play to win of this game. Dion did a 100 Club raffle that we've been doing throughout the con, which has been a really great fundraiser for us. And then both Friday and Saturday nights we have had Blood on the Clock Tower, which is fantastic social deduction game, especially with Jeff coming up from Melbourne and doing a brilliant job of storytelling for us. Today we've had another Aethermon play to win. We've had an Azul teach.
Oh, wow.
So we thought, I know that a lot of people will have either played Azul or have seen it on shelves. But we're like, one's if they've seen it on shelves and they just walk past it, or it's so oversaturated, maybe people aren't wanting to play Azul. So we're like, let's do an Azul teach and see how it goes. And we did have 2 other people sit down and play, so that went well.
That's all right, yeah.
Shelby, one of the other committee members, she organised a Catan championship. So at 2 o'clock today, she had 3 different games of Catan going at the same time, and then the winner from each then went into a championship.
Oh, wow.
And the winner won a prize. We then had a teach of Joey games. Nat, another committee member, taught all 3 of the Joey games, which are the new games from Phil Walker Harding.
I've seen one of them, which is the what's the bug? The
Scribbly Gum?
Yeah, Scribbly Gum.
Yeah, that was one of our door prizes.
Yeah.
So Phil Walker Harding and his wife Meredith have created Joey Games, and they were kind enough to donate us 2 sets of games to Humbug this year.
And I've also read with Joey Games, they donate a percentage back to the indigenous population of, I believe, of the town where they're from. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe, I think they do donate some of it back.
I didn't know that. I did know that they're trying to use less plastic, so that's why their games aren't actually wrapped in plastic. They've got biodegradable stuff.
Yeah.
And then again, we had another teacher of Blood on the Clock Tower tonight, which went over really well.
I actually think they're on their 2nd game now.
It's still going.
Third
Third
game. Yep.
Third game.
Tomorrow is my birthday, so I asked or encouraged the committee if we could have a last day loud shirt, which I want everyone to wear a really Larry shirt and be a bit silly, and then we're doing a teach of apiary. as well as some door prizes.
door prizes, yeah.
Yeah, because we've been so lucky to have so many sponsors this year, and just been donated so many games, which has been phenomenal.
Been fantastic. Like, you could see the growth. You can see it. You can really see the growth. Which is
Today
good.
was massive. There were so many people in here.
There was.
And I was surprised that it didn't get too loud.
No, it didn't, did it?
No.
With the amount of people that was here, it wasn't like you didn't have to walk around holding your ears. It was actually
Wasn't
really good.
overwhelming. It was
Yeah.
still really. It
It had a really good
welcoming.
vibe as well. It was just a nice welcoming walk in. I think. Oh, I felt it anyway.
That's
Sort of come
awesome.
in, so it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think we've had that feedback from a few people who have left now already. Like, they've said that this is absolutely a very relaxed atmosphere.
Yeah.
And they felt very comfortable when playing games.
Which is quite. It is like it can be quite shocking in an event where there's so many people to walk in and go, oh, that sort of feel. Yeah. You know, where you could walk into. I guess you probably have the different things with music and all that can be very loud, but it is a strange where you can have so many people in one area, and the noise level can just be a nice sort of flow to it, not so loud.
And another good thing is we've had a lot of families and a lot of kids attend, and they've been so well behaved,
Yeah.
and not like they're not interrupting, and they're not super loud either. Because last year we had about 10 kids, and I reckon we've at least doubled the amount of kids this
A
year.
lot of kids.
It's good. It's definitely a family. I try to bring my children to the. A lot of them I didn't bring them this time, but I tried. Maybe next year I'll try to bring my son. My daughter might be the one that might be running around, but my son's pretty good. But
Well, Riley's come to a couple of Thursday nights.
he
hasn't
has. So this is. Humbug holds a lot of Mondays.
Monday nights at Card Ride in Wodonga, Thursday nights at the Newmarket Hotel, the first Sunday of the month at
Hyphen.
Wodonga Library,
Yeah.
and there's something special in the works.
Oh, and something special in the works.
Yes.
That's awesome. So so you offer a lot of opportunity out there for a lot of people to get and sort of play with the board games.
Absolutely. We
yeah.
definitely want to have as much outreach as we can for people to come in. That's why we host in both Albury and Wodonga,
Yeah.
so that we have people who might not be able to access the Albury side be able to attend a Wodonga game day.
Yeah. It's fantastic. Well, just like to say thank you very much, guys, for sitting down and playing a game. Did we want to add up our scores?
absolutely.
And see
Drafted me
see who
so
won?
They call it competitive for nothing.
That's it. Find out who won.
Just so
I don't
you
even
know,
think I got any groups.
If you're missing one, I did destroy it.
Oh, you did destroy it. Bloody hell. I don't think I got any pairs and any groups.
So you get a bonus
Well,
for a
that
full
feels
set,
like-
yes?
I believe
Yeah,
the
you
points
get
are
bonus.
doubled.
A double, yeah, they are.
Oh, I've counted that wrong then. Oh, yep.
You've only got one full set, I believe.
I think so. That's
Because you
fine.
hate drafted me on
I
it.
did.
26, 30. Is that right? Sixteen, 28.
I only got 22.
Oh, I got 28.
Beat me by 2. 26.
Oh, 26. What did you get, Daniel?
24, I think.
24. Wow.
Really close game.
It wasn't very close.
Given you guys hate drafted me at every turn.
That's it. By accident. I wasn't concentrating.
Accident. I don't believe that one moment.
So who won?
I did.
And you say you don't win games.
No, that's twice now. Twice I've won.
Bring on the other game we were just playing, Daniel.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So you win that one.
Oh, that's a good game, that one. I don't think I've got any. Did we want to talk about Ethermon? Well, we got it here because it's actually developed by an Australian company, Chris and Sarah.
Yep.
Good friends of ours.
Good friends of
Aethermon
ours.
Studios is the name of their company.
Yeah.
It did start completely differently, actually. So this is their Collect version, which is the mini, family-friendly, very fun version of the game. Very easy to get into. And they were very much inspired by Pokemon, obviously, as you can tell from some of the design.
Yes. Design looks
They
really
love
good.
that kind of style of game, and they decided to build a world, and then decided to put a game into that world. And they started with a board game, Their original design was a tower climber, actually. So, or a tower climber dungeon crawler kind of style,
Yeah.
where you would have your Aethermon and you would level them up. They'd get stronger, kind of like with the set collections here. These are the actual Aethermon from the bigger game. They felt that it wasn't quite fine-tuned enough at the stage when they decided to start a Kickstarter, and decided that the Collect version was a much easier and friendlier way to introduce the series,
More accessible.
and much more accessible to get people more familiar with their designs, and so that gave them more time and funding to start working on their bigger version again.
I think it's probably a good way of doing it. I guess being a small game, like you said, you've got to get to know the process of Kickstarter, especially if you're new to it. So I think they've probably done a wise thing that way to find out how it goes, how everything works, and like you said, they weren't quite ready on the other game, which is a good thing to have. And it's because there's a lot of games out there on Kickstarter that are probably still in development that
That's true.
aren't sort
Shouldn't
of
be there
up and going. Yeah. So.
And it's dipping your toe into the Aethermon world.
It's a good taste. Like I do quite enjoy this one. It does have a little puzzle there, and I find to me it feels like a nice little filler, or even a family game. You can sit down with your family and play with it. So it is quite
Kids will
nice.
enjoy the pictures and the
Yeah.
Pokemon.
It's very easy as well, so even younger kids should be able to pick it up quite quickly.
They're moving around, picking up.
Yeah, so I know with my daughter, I don't play with the ability cards. We just play around, just collect, and she absolutely loves it. Just loves the pictures
And I love the idea that you can play both cooperatively and competitively.
even solo. There's even
Yeah.
a solo mode in
is
the.
there?
I have
I think it's in
doubled
the
with the
expansion,
solo.
I think it is. Yeah. And you get that puzzle where you've got to complete.
Yeah.
And you've got quests, I think, or events that you have to do. Either do it, finish it all off in one, or
set rules in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
You got that like the games where you got that 100%. You got to try to 100% complete.
Trying to beat your own score.
Yeah. So much bang for your buck in such a little box.
It is a tiny box. It's done very well. So give them thumbs up. Like, it is a good game. I think they've actually done the smart move of what they did.
I believe they've even been acknowledged and received some awards for.
I
Yeah.
do believe I heard something like that.
Got a big
Yeah.
award. It's one of the Sydney game days.
And down at PAX as well. I'm pretty sure they won an award down in
they did.
PAX.
I think they did. They, I know when I was in Melbourne, there was a few developers there that I was talking to, and they knew about them as well. So they're definitely getting a name that's probably worth sort of keeping an eye on anyway. I reckon,
And it
up
helps
there.
when you have such great artwork.
It does. I believe Sarah does them, doesn't she?
No, they outsource.
Oh, they outsource? I thought Sarah did do some.
Sarah does the world building.
Yes.
Oh, the world build, that's right. the
Yeah,
world
so
building, yes.
Chris is the mechanical mind behind it. So
Yeah.
he figures out the mechanics behind each of the games that they're trying to do. But Sarah is the one that puts all the lore, the character design, the written aspect of it
And
before
the-
outsourcing to.
On the back of
all
each
the
card,
story and all that. But she's the storyteller and the world
Exactly.
creator. Yeah, that's fantastic. So thanks again, guys, for sitting down and playing a game and rambling on. And it was quite. I must admit, it was quite difficult to focus. I know I've done it third time. Hopefully, I might be able to get a bit more used to it and just pick the easy games to do it.
Oh yeah, wouldn't we want to? I wouldn't want to be playing anything heavier than this.
No, I don't think you want to do a big,
can't
big
even talk
game
at the
while you're doing it. That's all right. That's all right.
Long couple of days.
Yeah.
No, thanks again.
One more day.
That's it. That's it. One more day. You got one more day to do it. So, so that's the Humbug. They're an Albury-based, Albury-Wodonga, I guess, Albury-Wodonga-based board game group. That if you like myself and you're getting tired of playing with your kids, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It is good, but you do need to get out there and play with some adults. But even if it's by yourself and you're struggling to find a group to play, look them up. They're on Facebook.
Yep.
And I believe you're on Instagram as well.
Instagram
So-
and Discord.
And Discord. So look it all up. And
The other thing, Len, your viewers might not know what Humbug stands for.
Oh, there you go. Yes. What does
Yeah.
that stand for? Yes.
So it took me a little while to work around an acronym for things that I wanted, but it's Happy Murray Meeples Board Game Group.
Yeah.
So meeples are the little tokens that you might play in, say, Carcassonne or Clank, where you move it around the board. So I fiddled around with the words that I wanted in the title, and Humbug kind of stuck, and then having the idea of having a dice bug and
It looks fantastic.
winning combo.
See if I got a dice bug. I don't even think I got a pin of yours. There we are. Yep, that's in it. Yeah, it's just a dice bug, except I think Humbugs is a black and
Standard one, yep.
yeah, they're the standard one just up here. It actually is quite good. And I like your poke. You've got a banner that comes up, and they actually look like bugs.
Yeah,
Going
crawling around. Yeah, and we're very lucky that our designer of the logo is a local named Sam.
Oh, there you go.
Who's
So you-
also a very big
Big board gamer as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. It's good that you being a local board game group and you're sourcing locals to do like your t-shirts and logos and artwork and
Pens,
pens.
yeah.
Everything, yeah.
It's fantastic. It's locals supporting locals, which
Yeah.
it's really good. It is something good to see and hear as well. So if you want to get out there, help support Humbug, most welcome to come on Mondays at Card Riot, which is a Wodonga board game or card game, board game.
Yeah, so Card Riot's a Wodonga trading card game store primarily, but
Yeah.
they do stocks,
They do
and board
stocks
games.
and board games. Yeah.
And they also play RPGs as well.
Tabletop
Yeah.
war games.
Tabletop, yeah.
They're branching out a bit more into that kind of stuff, becoming a little bit more of a general game store, but their roots are in trading card
Primarily, yeah.
games.
Yeah,
So what time is Card Riot? 5:30.
from 5:30.
Yeah,
Yep.
from 5:30
until 9.
Until
Yep.
9. Also, there's the Newmarket, which is in Albury, and that's 5:30 till late.
Late,
Till
yeah.
late. I know I've been there quite late, and I'm sure they probably wanted to kick us out. But
What time have you left the Newmarket, Daniel?
Just before midnight.
What time
Yeah.
did you get there?
We set up just before 5.
that was a big go.
That was.
I think that was the
Uthia.
Uthia, yeah, that was a big game. That one. That was a big game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Humbug Con for 2024 in the Ovaltree Inn, I think it is.
Yes,
Ovaltree
that's where
Inn,
we are, yep.
So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Happy gaming. That's it. Thank you.